Every time we play this game, it makes me want to have donuts, and I'm always so mad that I can't have donuts.
I'm pretty sure that's by design.
You think they have stocks in donut companies?
They're in the pocket of Big Donut.
You are absolutely kidding, Quentin. They gave you a half a day. That was it? You are literally down where it is hitting right now. That is insane.
Stocks in Dunkin'.
Oh, it's my God! Get cold soon. I can have some hot chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts.
What if the stock symbol for Dunkin' was just Dunk?
Oh God, no.
Or D-Nut. There's one that's cool. I can never remember what it is. There's a stock symbol that's cool. Oh, are they part of Yum? Huh, I knew that.
How is everyone in Florida faring?
Wet.
Also, I have
even more humid than usual, if you can imagine that.
Oh, there are 2 pairs of teleporters on this one. Tricky.
So this is the level that we left off on. And I always try to do a couple puzzles before the stream to kind of get back into it a little bit, help my brain. And I thought I had selected the second puzzle of the box, and I accidentally didn't. I selected this one, which was the one we were on last time, and I already solved it. Now, if I can remember how I solved it just a minute ago. That's the question of the night.
AT&T's stock symbol is just T. Didn't know that. I think Sprint might just be S. Can't remember. Like the really old companies have like single and double digit or double 1 character and 2 character stock symbols. Now it's bothering me. I need to see who that is. Who has the stock symbol cool?
Literally just figured this one out, and I can't remember how I figured out the cool whip part of it.
Warner Growth Acquisition Group? That's not who I thought that was. I thought it was... Is it with a K? Maybe it's with a K. Master Cool Inter... I don't remember who it was. Companies have the same symbol on NASDAQ and the other ones.
I doubt they could always as a rule because different companies exist all around the world.
Symbol directory. This is for NASDAQ trader. Symbol lookup, it provides access to all issues, NASDAQ and other exchanges. Okay.
I can't believe I literally figured this one out before stream, and now I'm struggling with it.
Yep, that's how it goes. I don't know what that company was, but I remember there was something that had the stock symbol cool. And it wasn't the ones that I found. All right, I have not been paying attention to your puzzle solving, so I'm even less help than usual.
I think I got it.
Glad I could help.
You did a great job.
I'd like to think so.
Bam. Only took me
Yay.
5 minutes longer than it should have.
Oh, so many
Ah!
stations.
Now we're towards the end of this box. These ones are going to be harder.
Yeah. All right, so you got
Warning.
frost, sprinkle, whip topping, cherry. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources.
Where's the one delivery? Okay.
Where is your delivery counter?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
No, fuck, I come out of that.
Yeah. You could do the one at the bottom. That is just... frosting, but you could run it through the whip topping as well. So if you come out of your
I have
oven.
2 whip topping ones, so I'm going to have to use both of those stations.
Okay.
This one's a head rack. Rack your head to figure it out. Because there's a lot of options, so you don't even know where to start.
So I was saying start with the one closest to the delivery counter because you know everything's going to have to lead up to that later.
Like that. That's where I had started earlier.
You could do that. My idea was to go through the bottom oven.
Okay, bottom oven.
Through the whip topping. Up. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. Actually, yeah, go up and around that oven. And into the
that?
delivery. But...
I'm also blocking this one coming out, so I'm gonna have 2 with just icings.
yeah, that was the thing. I didn't think about the other one doing just icing.
I was kind of no teleport doesn't work. Never mind. have a drastic idea. Drastic thought. What if they all end up going... Nope, can't do that. Never mind. My thought was if they all ended up going into the teleporter, whether from whatever angle it is, and then come out here and then do a design to get into the delivery.
Yeah.
But that would block off the sprinkles. Like the Cool Whip, if I could figure out a way in which so that... Nope, that would mean I would never just get a sprinkle one. Unless I fed one... So, if I could get, like, a donut with...
You do make a good point.
Yeah, but then how would I get the one without
So-
frosting?
So
With
here's the thing.
just frosting. Maybe just put just a
Yes,
frosting one in.
you would have a closed frosting loop, and then you'd have other ones. So if you have one frosting loop going to the delivery, closed loop, start to finish.
I could do that by doing that. That gets me just frosting, so my just plain frosting one goes in.
It does.
Because I can't take a just plain frosting one and feed it into the center for teleportation, because then it will always get sprinkles.
But you're going to need that frosting at the bottom for what I'm going to propose.
Okay, propose.
So, if you look along your delivery path, you have cherries, you have whipped topping, and you have sprinkles.
Correct.
Which means if you feed it a frosted one, you're going to get sprinkles by the end. If
Correct.
you feed it a sprinkled one, you're going to get a whipped topping. If you
Correct.
feed it a whipped topping, you're going to get a cherry.
Yes, that's what I was thinking earlier.
So, the one at the bottom needs to...
I think make that one be the one that always gets the sprinkle.
Jesus.
We all need help sometimes. If you like, you can get a hint in the pause menu.
I could do this one and get a frosting with
Frost
sprinkles
and a
then get a
sprinkle.
Cool Whip in this path.
Yeah.
But I need to have a
Yeah,
Cool
you got
Whip.
it. You got it. Okay,
No,
hold on.
hold on.
Hold on. I want you to... Oh, you were so close. Before you undo anything. So you've got your bottom one there is getting a frosted, so it'll get a sprinkle. The oven on the left... sorry, the oven on the right. I'm waiting for you to move your mouse.
I messed up.
What did you mess up?
Did you notice that there's a second one right here on this path? A second distributor?
No, but I don't think it'll matter.
It will. It
You're
works.
right. You're right.
It works because it comes out here with nothing, and it comes up here and goes into
Oh,
this.
wow. Yeah.
And then it comes out here and then goes all the way around
Yes.
and won't get anything until it gets to the frosted one right there. So
Right.
this needs to go away right here. And this is where we're going to get the Cool Whip one.
Okay.
I don't know how to get the Cool Whip one, though.
Okay. Put those
no,
squares
the
back.
Cool Whip's here.
I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, wait. Oh, wait, I'm on something here. Frosting, sprinkles, come into here. It'll get a Cool Whip. This one will come around here, won't get anything, and it'll go through here, and it'll get a frosting. So I can get frosting, a Cool Whip. Okay, if you got an idea, go ahead.
right, put your stuff from the bottom oven back. Now, from your right oven, come up and get frosting and sprinkle. Go down to frosting, or to whipped topping. And that last one, turn left. Or, yeah, you messed up your oven. There you go. Run that and see how far you get.
God, we're getting such a backup here. Let's just speed that one up. We're getting one of them.
It looks like you've missed a topping. Be sure to check the top left for the required toppings.
Okay, so we're missing the one that just gets frosting.
Oh, because this one gets frosted here. I didn't realize. Forgot about that.
That's fine. We're close, but at least we have something to work with now. We know what we're missing instead of just being hypothetical. If you want the top oven, instead of it coming down, go up.
This one?
Well, I guess we need that one.
I need that frosting one there to get the sprinkles to get here to then go into the top loop for Cool Whip.
Right. Okay. And that comes out there.
Oh.
I don't know that that'll make any... Oh, yeah, it does. It bypasses it. There you go.
There it is. Meg beat us to
Alright.
it, but we got it.
2 teleporter pairs in a big open space.
Oh,
So
yeah,
full
yeah. I
of
hate when there's a lot of space now. There's a lot of... Oh, and there's a splitter. There's 2 teleporters and
Wow.
a splitter. And we distribute from one spot.
Oh, there's 2 splitters.
There's 2 splitters.
Huh. And we deliver to 1? Yeah, 1. Zero
Yeah.
splitter.
Oh, Meg, I'm curious if yours would have worked too. There's some of these that I wonder if there are more than one way to solve them.
Probably.
If you
You
want
had-
to, draw it out, Meg, what you had, whenever you upload it to Discord, we can go back to that map and test it out. Yeah, send it.
I'm not sure where the teleporters can, like, why are those so necessary? I see what you're thinking.
Yeah, but the second half gets stuck in here. Again, the circle.
I mean, you could
Or we
loop
could
it back
route
to
it
go
back
through
in
the
it.
sprinkle.
Right. So, like, say it distributes out this side, and they go through here, and then I dump it back in.
Yeah.
And then half maybe it goes back through. put that also. Yeah, good. This doesn't seem right at all. Why does the blue teleport come out up here?
I don't know.
It looks like your path is backwards. It starts from a delivery counter.
This one makes no sense. I'm doing it.
I think you're trying to solve the whole thing at once instead of in pieces.
This goes here.
Okay, so I'm gonna put something down, then help me from there, okay?
Okay. You have an important problem.
What's that?
The square in the hint is pointed upwards. That one, right at the end of that trail, is pointed upwards, not to the right. That doesn't mean that that's the only solution. That's just what the hint gave you. I'd say work out a path from your oven to your delivery and then go from there.
What oven to what do you mean?
Like, make a path from the source to the destination, and then we can build on that. Instead of trying to satisfy all three at once. So if you go up one more, you'll pick up your frosting. Okay, so that's your frosting. Now we need another one, so we need to branch off at some point and then come back to that. So we could either go down to the bottom and come out of the blue, or we can go up to the top, come out of the yellow, and then feed back into that line. So that is one path with your frosting. Now you have another one that'll come out of blue, pick up sprinkles, and yeah, so half of those will go to yellow, and then you can feed the other half back into the line, and because they will...
Donuts can only...
Where will they be at that point? They'll have sprinkles on them at that point. They'll come back through. Some of them will be split again. So loop up to your frosting and then to your teleporter.
Did you just say loop up to my frosting?
Oh wait, no, not the teleporting.
You mean the Cool Whip?
I keep calling it frosting instead of
Whip topping. Okay, you had me very.
Frosting
He was like,
is-
I can't get to the frosting.
frosting is white to me. And when I think of cake frosting, I think of like white frosting. If you want to, yeah, you can just feed it back into the line at some point. And it'll kind of work its way.
Section. I'm not even using. I've won this part that's going to deliver. I don't know. This is going to work. We're going to see.
That's how it goes. You just come up with something, figure out what you're missing, and then troubleshoot from there. So.
Oh, hold on.
Oh. There you go. I was like, wait a second, why is that not split?
Okay, so we're having Cool Whip now.
Yep.
There's a
There's
sprinkle
one
going through.
sprinkle.
And a Cool Whip going through.
There you go.
Good God, I hate that.
Oh, thank you. We've gone
Okay.
to all sorts of new places with these teleporters, but the rainy season is coming to an end. I'm excited to see what's next.
All right, well, we need a plane.
Okay.
Plane.
I mean, that's how I fix stuff. That's how I approach stuff. Is like start with your most simple path and then deviate as necessary. How are you gonna get a plane other than doing that? Oh, the teleport. Okay, yeah, there is a teleport. Okay, that's not too complicated then. So you need a frosting, a sprinkle, a whipped topping, and a cherry. You got your direction backwards.
Yeah, this is the wrong thing.
I was thinking about coming to the teleporter from the left side. But then I don't know how to get around it.
And the teleport's out to the bottom here.
Yeah, it
The
spits it
bottom.
directly into a splitter.
Which is where I think we're going to have some of them that are going to go to this, and then some of them that are going to go to that.
Right, yeah. And I think maybe the idea was to do that loop. Like the round robin kind of thing. So on the first path, everything that comes through is bare. half of them are going to get sent to one side and get nothing. The other half are going to get sent to the other side and get a frosting. And then they loop again, and half of those that went through are going to get sprinkles, and half of those are going to get nothing. So they'll just come out with frosting. And then half of those will get whipped topping, and then so on. So each time,
you got a plan for me to try that then?
it's the I don't know how to get the path out of the way is the problem. Maybe I do. Okay. From the oven, go right. Right 2, I guess. Yeah. Down 1. Right 1. Down 2. And into the teleporter. Okay, so from there, they're going to come out of the teleporter. And I guess at this point, you can take that top splitter and then just the left side of it, feed it back into the line. Okay, so come out of the top splitter. And let's start with the simplest. Yeah, just take that to the delivery counter. Let's start with the simplest one. The splitter.
We have no feed into the splitter up here, right?
Oh, you're right. I keep getting my. We will. We will.
Okay.
The right side. Sorry, the left side of the splitter at the bottom. Come left 1 and go all the way up until it joins the line. Sure, that works. Right side, scoop through the whipped topping and sprinkles and into the splitter. And then run that and see what happens. Worked ourselves into that same rhythm.
That one's gonna get Cool Whip this time.
Yeah, we're not getting our.
We just had a Cool Whip. I can see the gears in Meg's head turning. We're not getting a Just Frosting, and we're not getting a cherry.
In a couple cycles here, we might get a cherry. Just from brute force. Maybe not. Yeah, because every other one is going to be...
We can try changing it and going doot, 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 and see if that changes the timing.
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
We can get the cherry saw. Gonna have to take a minute. Gotta get started. We've got the Cool Whips coming around now. Up, I see a cherry coming through now. So, but none of them are ending up with just Cool Whip. All of them are ending up with
That's what I mean. See, like, somehow we have gotten into that 1-2 rhythm.
And none of the cherries are getting delivered.
That's what, yeah. We're just getting... Eventually, as the line gets saturated.
Saturates?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if we can make that happen.
At least I think it will. Statistically, I would think it has to, but I guess I'm wrong. This is incredible. The precision with which these same 9
Get a lot of cherries that
donuts,
never get
Yeah. Eternally
Okay.
trapped in this line.
Well, you got us most of the way there. Now we just have to figure out. You want to figure out which problem first? Meg might have it, but she can't predict the timing of the splitters. Yeah, that's the thing that's hard is the damn splitters.
Yeah, because you're almost like accidentally figuring out the timing. Did you pause the game?
I did. I
Oh.
went to Discord just in case Meg wants to try to centercom her solution. Like, there's all these open spaces in the back. Makes me think we should be doing
Yeah.
something with that.
Right.
You absolutely can, Meg. If you want, if you've got it written out, we can try it.
Here's a crazy idea. After the sprinkles, feed those into the delivery line.
Sorry, what?
After the sprinkles,
Yeah?
go straight up into the delivery line. And then how are we going to get stuff to the...
Meg sent her solution if you want to try hers.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was just trying to change things with mine. Change the timing.
Okay, I'm trying to read. Okay, so do you have it pulled up in Discord to make sure I'm doing this right?
Do now.
Meg's using all that dead space on the outside like we were talking about.
Right.
Okay, did I get that right?
Looks close to the creator's original intent.
Okay, I'm gonna run it. I may have messed up a box here or there, so I'm gonna flailing around. Alright. I'm getting plain. I see sprinkles coming through. I see Cool Whip coming through. Can we get some of those delivered?
Yeah, those are trapped in the line now.
It's a fucking line trap.
It's incredible how easy that is to do. You'd think it was like an anomaly, but it's almost easier to do that.
We do it all the fucking time. Now,
So you could introduce like a little bit of a hesitation if you want,
that's what I was trying to figure out how to do.
because you got all this spare room at the bottom. You can come out one and go down, or you can come out two and just feed into the line there.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking about
Okay.
out of the same line as the splitter. Oh wait, no, you need it to separate. Sorry. Oh, I guess
Meg's
not.
got a thought. You could come down here and have one more off. Come out. Go down. Does that offset any of the timing at all? No, that's a bunch of planes. She's already telling us we missed a topping.
We've gotten one sprinkle in there somehow.
How did I fuck that up so badly all of a sudden that we're struggling to get the sprinkles? Any idea how I messed that up so badly? By just changing those two things?
I was gonna say feed your delivery line into the same as the splitter, and that will create a kind of like a log jam offset.
I didn't understand what you just said.
So out of your oven,
Out of my oven.
instead of coming down, go to the right, and that will make it wait on the ones from the splitter, which creates a little hiccup. Meg says no.
Okay. Meg has an idea she also posted, so
Oh yeah, you do this plane.
don't see how yours is different from the last time, which is scary. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Let's run it. She's already telling us we've missed something. We don't know what it is, though. Still not getting them to feed in. And then we're just getting cherries. Oh my god, this one's killing me. Might have to go hint on this one. You ready to go hint?
Sure.
Jesus
Oh, I know that this goes
Christ.
here for sure.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of what my first idea was, but I hadn't considered picking up the the splitter loop.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we immediately
Pretty
come
clever, though.
from here out into teleporter. I think that's
Mhm.
still going to be their only way to get to plane.
Well, maybe not.
That doesn't feed into that. So, okay, so it goes into here and then it's going to come out down here.
Yep.
Then what?
Then I think you feed into Cherry. and then it comes back into the teleporter. Right?
Yeah, I put it back in the teleporter line. Or did you want me to do it differently? Did you want me to go do like that?
I'm just thinking it through.
So I could do that.
That's a pretty good idea. Hold on. Yeah, I think so you need one of these that just shoots out to the delivery from your top, or from your bottom splitter. So I think,
like that.
Yeah. Let's start with that and then see where we can get. Oh, we need something. Okay.
We're literally picking up no toppings at the moment, but cherries on nothing.
I know. I just have to think it through.
So weird. I hate the splitters, I think.
Yeah, well, they
It's
introduce
all guessing of the timing. That's
right.
what's
They
annoying
introduce
to
a
me.
timing aspect that nothing else does, because everything else does it either all the time or none of the time, and those do it exactly half the time. Okay, so because I liked your idea about using all four sides of the teleporter. Which made me think of like, yeah, something like that, to where you're scooping up all of them, and so half of your stuff is going to run through the loop, and half of it is going to be ejected. You know what I mean? And each time you're taking 50%, then 25%, then 12%, then 6%. So like, each time you're getting less. No. I think you were pretty close about the frosting
There's
thing.
literally no frosting. Okay, so instead go to the frosting and then go up into it.
Yeah, and we're not using the top splitter at all, but I don't care. Like, I just want to see how this works.
We're getting plain.
We need to see how wrong we got it.
I know. Every sprinkle one always goes to.
And each time it goes through, it gets another topping. So pretty soon we'll be getting... Oh, I was actually going to ask about that. If Steve had actually started watching or not.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's cool. We have to do something to upset this timing. But I don't know what. We never know what does it, and we always find it by accident. We have the same dozen cherries doing loops around our track. Yeah.
I'm not getting anything.
Exactly the same. I genuinely don't. I don't
Gotta be
have
using
an
that
answer.
fucking splitter somehow, but I don't know how to use the splitter and get into the frosting.
Right.
And the hint line clearly shows this part being how it's supposed to be. So
Yeah, and I feel like if I were to change anything, I would end up with the same suggestions I gave you last time. if you wanted to, you could take your delivery line and go to the splitter. You're still going to get half of those as bears. What happened?
I didn't connect this.
Oh, I was like, what in the world happened? Okay. Getting something.
She hasn't told us we've forgotten a topping yet.
Okay.
Unfucking real.
Like I said, we always figured out by accident.
Nice.
I don't know
changed
what
this
parts,
and I changed that. I changed two things. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
but I
it
don't
was
know
the
the
splitter.
values of the
Had been a
changes.
splitter. That's why they gave it to you to change timing on it.
Because at one time I was like, oh yeah, just add an odd number and that will offset your timing. But that doesn't work.
No, because it only moves the thingy when a donut shows up. Like the windshield wiper only goes when a donut appears before.
Yes.
I don't want donuts anymore. I start out wanting donuts. By the end, I'm like, if I see a donut, I'm going to stab it.
Whip it across the room.
I think where it changed the timing was the hint connecting immediately to the splitter. Yeah. Sometimes these hints, they are lifesavers. Another box done! Goodbye, tropical rain. We are here for the autumn festivities. Yay!
Approach things from the
Pumpkins.
correct side.
Oh, I was like, are those pumpkins or coffee
These little
mugs?
gates are kind of like stop signs. The donuts
What?
need to take turns to make it through.
Wait, what? These little people are like stop
yeah.
signs. The donuts need to take turns to make it through. What the fuck does that mean?
All right, just send one through it and we'll figure it out.
Well, okay, where do... Oh, this is...
We need to figure out what the mechanics do. Do we just need to throw
There's
things
a
at it and
delivery
see how it
counter with
behaves?
No path into it. Every delivery counter needs to get a donut.
What?
Okay.
I solved it on accident. I
Okay.
still don't understand the mechanism.
It's a
Keep watching.
it is similar to a splitter.
One.
It is similar to a splitter, but it's a pass through. It doesn't go around it, it goes through it.
It's really cute. Donut.
These donuts don't just merge politely, they also wait patiently for their turn at crossroads.
It's a
The
zipper
gates only
method.
swap once a donut has made it through safely.
So you need all of them. Okay.
I don't. I'm still struggling to understand it.
Okay, this is actually really cool. I know the answer to this one already.
Good, because I don't get it still.
Okay, this will actually explain it pretty well. So, from your oven, come down to, and go into the, what did she call them? Gate? Into the gate? Out the other side, up to orange, over to blue, down through the gate, and around to the delivery. Now you'll watch as they take turns passing through the gate.
Good God. This is going to take me a couple rounds to get.
It's pretty neat.
You did it. Little pumpkin shapes. I love
Oh, look!
pumpkins.
Look at the little pumpkin!
Angry, or does he have rosy cheeks?
It has rosy cheeks.
Okay.
Hey, okay, well, here's the delivery. Something tells me that's going to be like that.
Angie Punk.
I don't know, actually.
So everything gets everything. So it is, what is it? Orange, blue, white, red. Orange, blue, white, red. Okay. I have an idea, but I'll let you think it through.
That it, maybe?
You got it. That's what I was gonna say.
Because it goes whatever direction it was initially telling it to go through.
It's a pass-through.
Okay. Starting to get it a little bit.
This is the part that I don't understand. It has to wait for the next one to go through. That's the most bizarre thing to
three in a
me.
row.
I make it real slow on those ones that we. Oh my god.
Come on with this. This is just excessive. This is speed bumps in a parking garage. Knock it off. Okay. Cross, stopping to delivery counter. Okay. Wow. You're right. Donuts are excessive. Voodoo donuts specifically are real excessive. I don't understand why the third. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Yep. This is not at all what I thought, but it might be right. Because at least you're using all your squares. And before you erase anything, to try something else. Going to turn at that gate.
Donuts need to go through the gates one way and out the other. These donuts will get stuck.
I think that's it.
I don't know. You changed too much and I lost it.
Oh no, the factory's jammed.
The one by one is kind of infuriating now, that the waiting is going to be a pain in the butt. There it goes. Every single
Nice.
square. Ugh. My brain!
I heard that some people used to bob for donuts instead of apples on Halloween. That sounds
That
way
sounds
better
disgusting.
To me.
Would you want to bob for donuts?
I wouldn't mind being the very first person to bob for the very first donut.
Okay, sanitary aside, it's a donut floating in water. The thing about apples is they have a nice waxy coating on the outside of it to keep it from getting saturated on the inside. A donut would just be a floppy thing of sugar. It'd just be wet donut. It disintegrate in the water.
Once again, that's exactly why I want to be the very first person bobbing for the very first donut.
Because they're like, here, chucked it in, grabbed it. was
Yeah.
in there for 2 seconds.
Right, because every person after that is just dipping their face into donut water.
Oh, there's oh. Sorry. Bam.
Very nice.
Crossing paths is useful. Okay. Crossing the streams.
Look, a narrow hallway. Let's find our way.
Oh, it's got a pusher. We got a pusher here, folks.
Well, you know that
means-
pusher is going to push to the right. Or no, you're right, yeah.
I would assume that's going to have to be how that is,
I think so?
but that makes sense.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
back
and then it'll loop
around,
back
maybe?
around and come down to the naked delivery. Oh, yeah.
Is that really that simple?
I think so.
Every oven.
It's not that simple.
Oh. Huh. Because it has to alternate. That's weird.
Is it a timing issue?
Okay, that's just gonna jam it earlier. You need your oranges to get there first. So you need to waste time on your bears, not your oranges.
That's kind of messed up.
Oh, it's your third one. It might work. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
That does not bode well for the future.
Hey, as long as the system runs, system
Jack
runs.
O-lanterns? Like, who is Jack?
Mm,
So what is it? Orange, blue, white, red. Orange, blue. What? Oh, okay. I got an idea.
okay, go for it.
What you just did, come down 2 out of your oven, through both gates. Down to orange, left to blue, up one and over into the right gate. Out of the top of that gate into whip topping, over to cherry, down to that gate and through and to delivery.
Try it out. Why is it?
Because it needs one to pass through. It
Right.
alternates exactly the same way as the wiper blades. So it'll go when this one passes through.
Good lord!
All right.
So theoretically, you only need to
Starting to
deliver
get
one donut
suspicious of
each,
these
and you
wide-open
pass the
spaces.
level.
I just remembered.
Yeah?
We had one. We wanted to try to see if Meg solution also worked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so many stations.
I don't know
Two
which one it was.
teleporter pairs?
So I'm trying to
Either.
match it up. Oh, you deleted the. Oh,
Oh,
This
so
is
many
it.
stations.
Okay. I thought the second picture, she deleted the second one she posted. Okay. So, all right. Let me get this a little closer so I can see better. Okay. So let's see if this solution works, Meg. So we're going to come out here. I'm going to go up, go around, down, and up. Up. Okay.
Looks like it to me.
Got one. Got two. Got three.
Missing time.
Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah, you're out of that.
I did. My bad.
But you've got 3 out of 4,
That one.
which bodes pretty well.
That did the last one we were missing. Proves that there is more than one solution
Awesome.
to
Yep.
each map. Not each map, but there can be more than one solution in a map.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. Once you start introducing all these complexities,
Fuck portals.
Am I the only one who's starting to get suspicious of these wide open
Immediately,
spaces?
Splitter.
Okay.
so we need
You're welcome. I just looked over and I remembered it. Okay,
orange
so we
and
need to-
blue and orange, blue, white. Oh, okay. That's
All right, Clayton's got to figure it out. Tell me what to do, love.
well, it's deceptive because they give you 2 halves of the field. One of them is orange, blue. One of them is orange, blue, white.
In a real Gators vibe.
Okay. So out of the oven into the gate.
Gate like that.
So half of your. How do you do that? You gotta come. Let's do the left half first. So out of the splitter, up and loop through your toppings
Okay, how would you like for me to loop through them?
counterclockwise. Counter the other direction. There you go. And then hug that spiral.
Hey,
Into the-
do you have a solution for the fact that we hit sprinkles first?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's why I was questioning how to loop through them.
Why is it like that?
maybe we do it like this. Come out. Oops. Come out, go over, and then come down.
How do you exit that spiral then?
Not a fucking clue. Not a motherfucking clue.
What the heck? I didn't notice that they were, because I was looking at the other two and I was like, oh, you just loop that way and then kind of spiral around. Man, that immediately makes it more complicated. Well then.
All right, we're gonna start back here. Coming out, going into the thingy.
Let's try this then. Come out of the oven straight through that your toppings on the left.
Like that?
Yeah. So you're gonna get orange on that pass. Why is the gate there? What purpose does the gate serve? And it's not like you can ignore it because you have to go through it. And once you go through it with one, you have to pass it coming the perpendicular direction in order to let another one through it. That's the complication with the gates, is that you have to do a 1-to-1 or you'll never get the second one through.
And in this case, we need to attach the splitter, for God's sake.
Right.
You sounded so confident at the beginning.
Yeah.
How do you feel now, sir? As you look at it, you're like, fuck, and you just feel yourself melting away in your brain. Oh, but Meg's here. Meg's got it. Our brain's melting, but Meg's like, okay, but.
I feel dumb now.
Don't feel dumb. My brain melted the minute it started.
Why not loop one of the splitter paths immediately back in? Like that? Okay, and that would give you your
What if we did this? Come up here. No.
And have that path join the other splitter path. There's literally just to move the walls. Okay. What we could do is
Splitter also has to exist because we honestly we only have one delivery.
Yeah,
one producer. We have 2 different donuts. We have to split out to get.
We could try this. Okay. At your orange, go left to whip topping. And then come up. Out of the bottom side of your splitter.
Mm-hmm.
Feed back into the gate. And go up to sprinkle and go left. But how do we get the other half? This is driving me insane. Run that to the delivery counter and let's just see how it goes. I can at least see if it does what I think it'll do. Oh, it never gets back into the line, right?
No, it didn't.
Because because you have to exit the loop at some point, which is the problem we keep having.
Okay, so let's start with this. We're gonna come out, gonna go into the gate, and we're gonna go into the splitter.
Yes.
We need to get something over to this side to make cookies.
Right, and this has the exact same problem of how do we cross our path again? Because we have to loop over ourselves in order to... God dang. Jesus Christ. I mean, that'll work for half of it.
Oh. But it has a little bit of knowledge.
Hold on, I have a really dumb idea. On your left side, scoop up your ingredients on that top side.
How?
Just run it through.
To this?
Uh-huh.
Or do you want it?
No. Then come down to the gate.
Come down to the gate. Okay, that's what I was trying
out
to
of
figure
sprinkles down to the gate. Run that. I don't know. Maybe it'll work.
Hold on. We'll have to wait for the donut to get all the fucking way around.
That's
Every
gonna
single
get
donut's gonna end up
Looks
with
like you delivered the wrong donut. Check out the top left for the
What?
donuts you need.
What did it deliver?
deliver a plain donut?
I didn't see it. Okay, there's that. There's a mile and a half.
Oh, because that side's just looping it and then it's going to
Oh, okay.
plain.
Out of your top side of your splitter, go up into orange.
I think this actually might be it. I think this actually, jokes aside, I think this might be it. Because then it gets it. Oh my god!
It is
Me
wildly
fucking around.
inefficient.
Looks good.
Oh, I love it.
Go for some hot apple
We
cider.
are literally effing around and finding out.
Yep. Oh, it doesn't bode well though when we're just, stupid figuring it out. It bothers me, Meg, sometimes how wildly inefficient it is. Okay. 2 donuts.
Very different donuts.
Did two donut makers and donuts and deliverers. Okay.
Okay, so orange and blue. Orange and we've... Okay, alright.
Okay, so this one potentially might be pretty easy.
Orange.
It gets orange,
And red for some reason.
but it's not going to get red because it won't stamp it.
But you need blue.
Oh, fuck.
But you could always go through the other blue as well. Other orange and blue. Who cares? Oh, yeah, I saw what you just did there.
That can't be right because I can't have this producer and deliverer right next to each other.
Yeah. You could go through the gate at the bottom. So,
Okay,
yeah,
tell me more.
From left to right through the gate, instead of going just above it, go through it.
Like that?
Yeah, and then you would come out of sprinkles down into orange for some reason, and into your delivery. No, but that's going to take your oven right there to delivery. It's weird how things are positioned right next to each other, and that's the part that keeps tripping me up. We've got an orange right next to a blue for something that should already have orange on it. Remember that gates don't turn.
I feel like I'm so close to getting this.
That's
Ah,
your...
ah, aha, ha, ha. Aha.
Okay. Drew that very quickly. You're using all your spots, so it's a good chance you got it
It's
right.
not working. Got one. The other one's coming around. Hell yeah.
All right. I wonder if these are pumpkin spice donuts. Or
Oh dear, we're on the last three of the box. I had a feeling we were towards the end of the
I wonder if these are pumpkin spice donuts. Or maybe they're blueberry.
Oh, pumpkin spice.
You know,
So
for the ghosts.
we did that on stream a couple years ago, where we did all these pumpkin spice flavored things, and I'm seeing a bunch of stuff like when I'm on the grocery apps and such. And I'm like, no, never again. I will have an adverse reaction to pumpkin spice for years to come now. What the? Oh, is it like, how does that happen? But there's a clearly we have to go that way. Non-debatable.
You're probably gonna come up through that gate.
Like that way?
Yeah, from your lower oven. 'Cause that's the only way you're gonna get orange on it.
Do
Is there another sprinkle?
I need 2 sprinkles. The second one has Cool Whip on it.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so orange goes up, top gets orange and gets delivered. Middle gets nothing yet. Oh, so okay, so from the middle you're gonna have to go down to orange before you get anything.
Yeah, so you got me set up doing the bottom one coming up and around, so it gets orange here and then it gets sprinkles here.
I'm
But
talking
it's
about
going to meet the same path as the middle one. That's why I'm bringing it up. It has to meet the same path if we do that
Yes,
way.
it does. Okay.
Now it'll be a plain one coming from the middle, not get sprinkles.
So that one needs to come down and go through the gate. Get orange.
Back up through the gate.
And then I guess get delivered or get frosting.
Can't. Because they can't get delivered to the same thing.
Yeah.
These
How-
paths cannot be together.
What? Okay, hold on.
I'm going to erase the top path because we don't know what that is. We know for sure this middle one has to come
You've
out.
erased
like this.
everything.
So
We have one square on the board.
that's the one that we know for sure has
Okay,
to be
great.
this way. And it has to come out like this.
We have something wrong.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So that's your orange from your top delivery, from your top oven. Come through that gate down,
Yeah. Gets me that.
orange, and then get blue and
Sprinkles.
feed in.
And it might even be able to get me. I went rogue. I'm not
Yeah.
doing my rogueness. But I did this and I got frosting, sprinkles.
And then I was just gonna say, do you have to use all 3 of your delivery counters?
Yes, you have to use
okay.
every delivery counter.
That stinks.
It will error out. That's why we couldn't do 2 separate lines before. We couldn't bring 2 lines together to one delivery. So we were trying that earlier.
I don't know. I don't even know if we're on the right path with this one.
Oh shit, my headphones died. Okay, headphone batteries changed. Okay, hold on. Let's try something. Shit. Gonna do a hint.
This goes.
That's the hint? That's the hint.
Do another hint.
don't think it... That's it.
Who's here?
Get one hint.
Unacceptable.
At least it didn't give us the stupid one here that we know is a definite.
It may as well have. What I keep coming back to is thinking that the bottom oven goes to the bottom delivery counter. And it's just a simple loop. And I kept thinking that the okay. So the way that the gates are positioned, the top and middle ovens are going to swap paths, and then the middle and lower ovens are going to swap paths. So by the end of it, your middle oven is going to your bottom delivery. Your bottom oven is going to your middle delivery. That's not right. Yes, it will. And your top is going to end up at your bottom. Because your top swaps with middle and then swaps again with bottom. Maybe. That's all I can think of based on the positioning. But I have no idea how to get there.
Next time on Freshly Frosted.
Yeah, honestly.
Got a box done tonight.
That
Left off in literally the same
hint-
exact hard one.
that
Sucks.
hint is an absolute smack in the face.
Two more boxes after this, though.
Mhm.
Alright. I'm curious. I'm just gonna look. I didn't actually open up Steam. Let me open up Steam. I'm just curious how many achievements there are.
There should be 13.
No. There's a lot more than that.
I think it would be funny if there were 13, because it's a baker's dozen.
$78. And I've unlocked 53.
Good lord.
Yeah. Du-du-du. Okay, so we're doing good on those two. I guess. I was just curious. It's because I keep having them pop up all the time. Well, that was not bad for an evening. We got a box done. Next
Nope.
week, I'll sit down and immediately solve that next one within 5 minutes because my brain will be fresh.
That's how it
So,
goes.
That's fine. It's no problem. So thank you very much to everyone for hanging out with us. To anyone in the Florida and then Georgia and South Carolinas, North Carolinas, please be safe as you're dealing with the onslaught of what Ian is going to be. Just, you know what to do. If you're not new to Florida, you know how hurricanes go. Get your water, stay inside, have yourself a little hurricane party. Stay safe. And if you've got power but you don't have to work and you're bored, make sure you join us for streams and just hang out and chat and get your mind off the storm.
Yep.
We're going to be playing Slime Rancher 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, we
just came
are.
out. So if you're interested, if you enjoyed Slime Rancher 1, interested in Slime Rancher 2, make sure you come by as we try to figure out some of that game and use Clayton's knowledge that he played many, many, many hours of Slime Rancher 1 in. If you want to know more about what we're going to be playing during the week, make sure you follow us on Twitter and join our Discord. We post the schedule on Monday evenings. And hit up our website, carpeboredom.com, for platform channel links and our 2 podcasts, the Carpe Boredom Podcast and Help Me Understand. Again, tomorrow is Slime Rancher 2 with me and Clay. So make sure you come back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern for some more video games. Have a good night. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.